everybody, it's Dr. John Sherk, and it is just after 11 o'clock Central Time on Wednesday, and this is Brown Bag Lunch, where I bring you some nugget to enhance the life of an air conditioning technician. There's 5 things. What I want to talk about today is creating an atmosphere of resilience on the job. And so this is for the technicians, for you to look for. Do you have it? And for those who manage and employ technicians, are you giving it? Okay, so these 5 things create they create an atmosphere where you can handle all the other junk, right? That there's always junk, there's always something that's going to go wrong, but if you have these 5 things, it helps you deal with the rest of it. It's an atmosphere of resilience. Okay, so number 1, clear expectations. Do you know what is expected of you? And now this lands on both sides. The manager, you need to know that's your role to create clear expectations, but technician, it's your job to make it clear if you're not clear, right? To go get clarity. This is one of the signs of a professional. One of the hallmarks of a professional is if a professional doesn't have clarity, they go get it, right? They don't say, well, they weren't clear and I didn't know what to do. Don't do that. Go get clarity if you don't have it. Okay. Number 2, do you have the equipment and the materials that you need? Do you have the tools that you need? Are you set up to do the job well on that level? Okay. Again, when I talk about an atmosphere of resilience, you can see how these are basic things that if we have them, the other stuff is where we have to be resilient, not resilience through not having a vacuum pump or whatever. All right. Number 3 is freedom to perform. And this I'm going to put in the category of doing what I do best every day. There's a stressor that comes in when it feels like something about the way the work is set up won't allow me to do what I do well. Okay. So that's the 3rd one. How can you set this up so you're matching the right person with the right job? So that if you're the manager, you don't get lost in some have it, some don't kind of thinking. You know, how can you set up the work so people feel free to do what they do best? Okay. Number 4 is sort of like the mission and meaning part of this. This is where some of the energy of resilience comes from. Do we know what the mission is of this organization? Why are we doing this besides making money? Okay. And then lastly, addressing weak performers. One of the things that of the 5, this is the one that I hear most frustration from technicians about. Why do I have to fix somebody else's mistake? Why do I have to stay late and miss dinner with my family because somebody else made a mistake? Why am I being punished for the guy who knows what to do? Okay. So addressing weak performers. Effort matters a lot. Clarity of expectations matters a lot, but silence regarding performance itself is deadly. You've got to communicate with your people how they're doing, right? The tech who's not making a mistake needs to know that they're doing well, and the one that is making mistakes needs to know that it's a mistake and that corrective action is being taken to relieve the burden of what that means for the tech who doesn't make the mistake. Okay, so those are your 5 resilience components: clear expectations, equipment and materials, freedom to perform, mission and meeting, and addressing weak performers. All right, so take that and run with it. If you'd like to talk some more about it, please reach out. We're deep into the throes of selling our recruiting machine. Love to talk to you about it. Listen, I know it's February, but summer is coming, and it's not wise to wait until the phone is ringing off the hook to make sure you've got the crew in line that you need to get. Our role is not to just find you one guy. Our role is to help you build a pipeline of potential hires so that you can return, instead of being, I need 5 guys and I only know 2, you need 5 guys, 15, right? And rebalance that equation so that the technicians benefit and the employer benefits, and some of the reality of the current labor market can be relieved on your level. Fixing the total headcount to total need issue, that's something for the government or some large body to deal with. At your level, you've just got to be able to find the guys you need, and that's the problem we solve. Okay, so reach out if you're interested. to talk more about the recruiting machine. I'm Dr. John Sherk. Thanks so much for your time, and we will see you next week.